Good morning, guys. So I thought of a million different ways to do this video, all kinds of exciting ideas, but failure to launch. So yesterday was actually a whole year sober. For me, my personal addiction was weed and cocaine, and it's one of those where I don't know. I started doing drugs when I was about 14 years old. A lot of it was for me trying to just fit in. Um, I was a fat kid pretty much my whole life, and a lot of times I found myself doing things that I shouldn't, just to feel cool, so to speak. You know what I mean? Just to be part of the clique, part of the crew, that kind of deal. And it was one of those things that I just thought it would be something that would be part of my life forever. Um, I just thought it was something that people did. I thought I would grow old doing that, but at some point, it really put a hold on my life. I couldn't go anywhere without, consuming substances. I couldn't do anything. It was one of those where I had to consume before I did something, during the activity, after the activity, and it just took a, hold on my life. I don't have a secret as to how I became sober. I had a situation where one day I just told myself, I can't be a real parent, if I'm doing this kind of foolishness. And the next day I went cold turkey. Most of all, when things can't be explained, words and that kind of thing, to me is God. I'm Christian. I'm a believer. And in regards to my religion, to Christianity, something that always held me back was the feeling of, all right, dog, you got to be perfect tomorrow. No more sinning, no more cussing, no more rap music, no more this, no more that. And the feeling of having to be perfect the very next day kind of kept me from, just seeking God for a while. But I came to a realization, that I'm a sinner, bro. I'm always going to sin. I'm always going to do bad things. But it's one of those where I'm just trying to improve on a daily basis. Proof in the pudding that, yesterday was a whole year sober. And yeah, that's really about it. I wasn't really sure. I don't know. Like I said, I had a whole bunch of ideas to make the video, but then it was just, I was in my head like always. Thank you for everyone who's always supported me. Thank you for all the positive messages. And let's keep going. Let's see where this life takes us. Thank you for everyone that also supports me on social media. This is something new to me. Thank you for those that have been keeping up with my improvement on editing. We'll leave it at that. Love you guys and have a good day.